We've been waiting all day for this NPL Sunday night feature match, and it's going to be a good one. Good evening, everyone. Heath Park is the location for this round 15 top 4 clash coming away on FQTV. James Coughlin in the commentary box bringing you all the action on FQTV as the defending champions East can move back to the summit of the table with a win over 4th place Gold Coast United, will be aiming for a vital 3 points of their own ahead of the run home. When these two faced off just over a month ago down the M1, it was an epic encounter that truly was a tale of two halves. Gold Coast dominated the first 45 minutes and were 2 goals to the good before the introduction of Emma Starr and Kyla Handsome swung the momentum back towards East, who finished with a wet sail and won the match 3-2. And both of these clubs have ambitions of silverware in 2024. This should be a lot of fun. Let's check out the lineups, which you've just seen on your screen for East's. The big news is the change at central defence for the first time in 2024. Holly Clark drops to the bench with Katie Muscat expected to fill in. Tamar Levin, the new signing from the Brisbane Roar, in to start and provide an impact in the midfield. Well, also another new signing mid-season. Tegan Riding will be the impact off the bench. Meanwhile, for Gold Coast United, Bronte Rose captains the side. Momo Hayashi, her absence will reach game number 6. Charlie Farmer, number 4, the midfield anchor, is one to watch. And Gold Coast have an impact sub of their own to call upon in the second half, with D Quirk set to feature later on. Let's meet our officials for this evening's clash. The referee, Taylor Brotherson, assisted by Lachlan Clayson and Byron Lurch. The 4th official is Ellis O'Connell, and it is good to have football back here at Heath Park after a fairly lengthy absence, all things considered. They spent basically the first third of the season on the road before they returned home on the 10th of May with a win over Brisbane City, and they are here in their preferred orange strip. Gold Coast United in the white shirt, navy shorts, with the visitors going left to right on your screen for the first 45 minutes.
Sorry.
Let's see how things go. I'm looking forward to this one. I hope you are as well. Very pleased to have your company, whether you're sitting down for dinner, already had your Sunday roast. This will be one to watch. Could it be a potential grand final preview? Well, it's still too early in the season to say anything like that, but here we go. Eats. Get the ball back with Mazzoni under early pressure from Zoe Corbett. The East have been on a tear in the last, well, not just 5 weeks. They're on a 7-game NPL winning streak. Their last loss was the 23rd of March away to Mitchelton. Of course, if you include the Kappa Queensland Cup. They did lose to Gold Coast Knights down at Carrara, but looking the goods in the league as Hansen's long ball gives Ujda something to chase. The signal from the assistant referee is a corner, perhaps with an assist from Brotherson. Lauren Murray for Gold Coast, number 20 in midfield. This is a first appearance for Gold Coast United this evening. She'll introduce herself to the new teammates. Here's for Mazzoni. And out for Askin, who's marshalled effectively by Richards Bassett. And the defender quite smartly plays it off. Askin to win the throw-in for the visitors. Losing possession, and Corbett will earn the throw-in for her team in that 50-50 challenge with Kachenko. Kachenko out for Mazzoni. 11 turning on the ball. He's able to find Starr in a bit of space, and now out wide with the shot, and it's fizzed across the face of goal as Hansen getting a range finder. Drifting wide to create a bit of space away from Boyd, and Hansen happy to take on the shot in the opening 4 minutes. Gold Coast looking to play it out from the back, and this is where East found themselves in trouble back in round 6 in the first half, trying to play out from the back on the road, but I suppose all's well that ends well, and here goes Mazzoni enforcing a great save out of Layla Adams. As it goes over the sideline, and Layla Adams back in the lineup for the first time since round 9. But her absence has been for a good reason, as she was called up to the Junior Matildas for the AFC Under-17 Asian Cup. Corbett with the press early, and it could lead to a chance for Gold Coast. Rose will take the shot on, but it rolls into the feet of Muscat, and Kachenko clears away. Person almost took it off the feet of Levin, but smartly so, she's played it out wide for Hansen. Starr just a bit too much on that ball, but it could break. Levin just couldn't control it and concedes the goal kick. It's frantic action in the first 5 minutes. Lauren Murray He's become the 26th player used in all competitions by Gold Coast United this season. On the bench, Anna Arojo could make it 27. Let's bring that ball back in midfield. It's a strong group that they've got, but Charlie Farmer alert to the danger and picking it off for the visitors. Adamson chasing down, but Malgary experience to good use. Despite being a defender, Chantel Malgary having her best goal scoring season at East, 4 already this year. Lowe exchanging passes with Corbett, and Lowe will take the shot on, and it was just dipping. Depth perception almost made that look a bit more dangerous than it perhaps was. Either way, that will go down as a shot on target and a save for Emma Gibbon. Over the top looking for Rose, who is battling with her opposite number 5, Musket. And now she's turned to wait for support. Clip over the top looking for Adamson, who's almost playing as a second striker, and the offside flag eventually goes up against Adamson as she and Malgary introduce themselves. I've asked for better conditions for a game of football this evening. There's been on and off threatening drizzle all day, but the good news is skies were clearing up. Had a spectacular sunset over the back of Heath Park earlier, and yeah, under the floodlights as Person wins the corner off Dale. There's the in-swinging corner and a confident punch by Adams. Corbett just hooks it away towards the sideline while almost taking out Murray. Once again attacking left side of the Gold Coast defence as Askin appears to have made her way over, having swapped with Hanson. Very calmly back to Gibbon, who keeps it moving for Kachenko. Corbett again on the close down. Action all the time, Zoe Corbett. Turn, still going away from goal, but is able to get the pass for Askin, who just goes for the up and under, and it's cleared away by Dale with an assist from Farmer. Levin wins it back about 25 yards out from goal. Gets through the first challenge of Worcester, and Dale there to mop up. Mazzoni is stormed forward from a fullback spot. For the space for the ball into the box, and touched by Dale.
Go Stelz, go Stelz! Quick, come on, by Shani! Stelz, just connect in central, Stelz.
Clever exchange of passes could lead to a half chance for Malgary, who only find Dale. On by Person, and well, that was almost a mix-up at the back. Aston plays the pass, and Hansen smartly lets it run out wide for Starr. Back for Hansen, drills it, and the shot is on, and oh, that was as good a chance as you'll find for Easts. Clever work by Hansen and Starr as we're on the replay. Askin just couldn't get that shot on target. However, I feel fairly confident in saying that won't be the only chance that either team will have tonight. I'll see 16 NPL meetings between these sides. We've seen a total of 53 goals, 30 for Gold Coast United, 23 for Easts. Although the head-to-head is actually quite even. 6 wins for Gold Coast United, 5 for Easts and 5 draws. And here at Heath Park, 2 wins for Easts, 2 draws, 1 Gold Coast win. And the head-to-head is level at 10 apiece. For goals scored, that is.
Well done, Seth.
It's just evades low, so it's back now for East, and Dale wins the race to the attempted through ball. He's made the run, but still found his way to Adams. Got a clean touch on that ball, and Corbett just couldn't keep that in, and turns it to Mazzoni for the throw-in. As that was not one for the highlight reel from Stella Mazzoni. Doesn't get one of those this season. Gets by Murray. Farmer going to jump in. Boyd is also committed closing down. Haskins' cross is blocked, and it could break now for the visitors, and the heavy touch from Boyd allowed Malgary to jump in. Malgary is accused of dragging Boyd down by the arm, but no time to keep the debate going as Person gets the ball in the box, squares it across for Hansen, and oh! Put it over. It was at full stretch, Hansen, but we've seen her score tougher goals from there, and with Boyd out of position, it was almost a disaster, and bounce could not have come at a worse time for the 18-year-old Hansen. It's now 2 clear chances for the home side. Will they be made to pay for it? Right over the sideline and give the Gold Coast defence a chance to reset.
Well done. This side. When it's coming this side, don't feel well done. Ready, Ash.
Clever move by Levin, and the ambitious attempt sails over the bar. It was a solo effort and forcing Farmer to commit to blocking the right, taking it on her left. And Levin's versatility is one that something that has to be mentioned as well. She's played forward across time at QAS Souths and Brisbane Roar, and also filled in at right back. If I remember correctly, her A-League debut actually came as a makeshift fullback under Gareth McPherson at the Roar a couple of years ago. To her credit, didn't look out of place there either. And she's operating in the centre of midfield for Lachlan Leong, who was with the Roar at one point as an assistant. Skimmed off the head of Boyd, so throw in for East. Pass played just too far ahead of Askin, who has been very busy this evening. She's, what I've been able to see, never scored against Gold Coast United. She'd love to break that duck this evening. Excellent close control from Farmer to get the ball out of that jam, but Malgary stepping up well and in the battle for possession. And an air swing from Dale could open something up. It's Levin. She's fashioned space. A touch off the foot of Farmer, and was picked up by Miss Brotherson, and behind it goes for the corner. Levin just looking like she might have a bit of freedom to shoot on sight. Taken on a couple already, and I'm sure Layla Adams will not want to see too many chances going her way.
He's coming. He's coming. Get ready. Don't let him get across you.
In-swing delivery towards the 6-yard box and went through the 6-yard box unimpeded and into the side netting for the goal kick. We check at the scores around the grounds in the matches that are underway at the moment in the FQPL. It's Ipswich Knights 1-1 against North Lakes. St George 1-0 over Ipswich FC in FQPL 1. FQPL 2, we've got Sanford Rangers 1-0 up over Pine Hills. Foul just shy of halfway on Adamson. Rabina and Broadbeach in the FQPLW 1. Actually, we've just had some late drama. Out at Ipswich Knights, it looks like the home side might have scored a 90th minute winner. Actually, 94th minute winner. As Corbett looks for the opening goal of the game and sprays that wide. And for Gold Coast United, their men's team is also in action. 66 minutes played down at Tallabudgera and scoreless. The match against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. In the NPL women's competition, this is the final match of round 15. Brisbane City 2-0 winners over Mitchelton on Friday night out at Imperial Corp Stadium. Saturday, Penn Power 8-2 winners over QAS. Lions and South played out an enthralling 2-2 draw at Luxury Paint Stadium. And this afternoon at Ballinger Park, it was a 1-1 draw between Sunshine Coast Wanderers and Olympic. And with all of those results happening, it still means that a win here for East would send them back up on top of the NPL women's ladder, while Gold Coast United are sitting in 4th. Touched by Rose leads to a collision, and Adamson can't find a way through Malgary. It's the easiest task for a player, finding a way through pretty much any of the East defenders. Solid and reliable, but there's space now for Murray as she'll put the cross in towards the near post, looking for Corbett, but well defended by Mazzoni, who'll hack it clear. Tracking back well was Askin to block the cross. And despite her ambitious efforts, was unable to keep that ball in. So the win here for Gold Coast United, if they were to do so, would put them 1 point behind Lions with 2 games in hand. They've had 2 postponements, which will be caught up. Richards Bassett with room to run. Wasteful pass is collected by Muscat. And all over the top, and oh, that was almost a very awkward moment for Gibbon. Space out on the right for East as Levin, it's a ball at the edge of the box, plays it out wide again. Hanson getting back across. Does she fancy this on her left? She does. She'll take the shot on, and getting closer, and Adams was happy to watch that one go over the crossbar. Certainly looks like East feel as though they have their best chance going down there, right? This is round 15 of the NPL women's competition here in Queensland. James Coughlin bringing you all the action on FQTV. It is not a grand final rematch. It is the 2 sides that met in last year's grand final, but a few changes on both teams since that day in September last year. And they've also already played this season. 11 finding space in midfield again, and she'll take the shot off and force the diving save. Of Adams, as 17-year-old, was just a bit more worried about that one than she needed to be.
Early. Yeah, watch the movement. Don't let them get across you.
Hanson was available for the pass out on the right, but Levin decided to go herself, as it's her want. Rose and Dale clear that away. Corbett takes a touch to get it away from Hanson. Deflected ball forward. Jade Lowe just can't quite get the ball under control before Person closes her down. Star decides the best option is to take the throw in. Bassett read that one well and stepped out to accept the pass. But it's turned over by Rose. A bit of credit needing to go to Askin. And I think it's fair to say Richards Bassett wasn't overly pleased with that throw-in. That one is much better as it finds its way back to Richards Bassett, and the bounce caught her out, allowed Person and Askin to team up with a loose ball, and Farmer, right place, right time for the interception. Much more of an arm wrestle than what we saw in Talabudra last month. Zoni will get the second effort, and it's there at the back post, and a desperation block by Boyd. And it's almost disaster for Gold Coast United. Zuzja had the ball taken off her foot, and Dale clear it away, and Hanson, we've seen her name going up in lights. I've been saying last month for that round 6 clash, sometimes I forget that it's actually late May. The game was actually on the 17th of March. Either way, in comes the cross, and it's awkward there at the back, and Boyd can only play it behind as Adams had to stretch to get a fist of that. As we go to the replay, well, Askin sets up. Some clever positioning by Star. He's once again making a nuisance of herself in and around. Adams in goes across to the 16-yard box, headed clear, but not dealt with. Person tries to play it back. Now Gold Coast hit on the break as Corbett put the afterburners on, as she had a hand on the jersey of Abby Taylor. I'm afraid to go into the bag of tricks, Zoe Corbett. And Richards Bassett pushing forward to help out an attack if Rose can pick her out, which he did. Chest it down, which took her out of top gear, Richards Bassett, but is able to hold on to possession with Mazzoni keeping a close eye, and Richards Bassett does well to earn another corner. That one's clear by Malgary once again. Over half an hour played at Heath Park. Still waiting for that breakthrough. A couple of better chances have gone the way of the home side. And last touch looks like it was off Corbett, although she disagrees with that. So we can discern from the replay if we have time, and I'm inclined to agree with the assistant on the near side, but I'm going to say I'm not quite as close to the action as players and officials. And the through ball looking for Adamson, and a little shove in the back for Malgary as that battle is getting a little bit heated. That might be one to watch as the first half enters the final quarter of an hour. Gold Coast have a couple of chances. Can they make it count now? As once again, no way through the East's number 9. And that was given as a corner, which I think everyone was surprised by. They were happy to play the set piece, and Corbett's corner, well, that time it goes out for a throw-in. And once again, Malgary with the interception. That's 3 in the space of about 60 seconds. Make that 4 as she stops low in her tracks. Adamson will take the strike on first time, and Gibbon had to palm that one over the crossbar. With no other real avenue to goal, nothing wrong with taking a shot just to give them something to think about. Goes the corner, and the call came quickly from Gibbon. Hanson heard the call from Star to play line, and Star can't find a way through Richards Bassett. And the two right backs have been awfully busy in the first half. Getting the ball back over now for Adamson as she's on the halfway line, sizing up her options, and Rose had her back to the ball, but she turned around. She might have been able to pounce on that. Adamson allowed that to run, which gave Adamson the Chance to pick up the ball low, clips it over the top. There is Adamson chasing the ball down. There goes Askin driving towards the box. Dale steps out to get up the momentum as Person tries to go along the byline, but again, great work, Richards Bassett. Ball over the top, now looking for Hanson on that right side as she was on the left just before and the flag had stayed down. I think the Gold Coast defenders might have been looking over at that far side assistant. And there's been plenty of pressure applied on the 16-year-old Zara Boyd. She's making her 7th appearance of the season, having debuted in round 8 at Mitchelton. Making just her 2nd start of the season. A number of first-team debutants used by Coach Craig Midgley in 2024 for Gold Coast United. A number of those have been young players coming through the Gold Coast United Academy. And did Richards Bassett keep that in? She apparently did, so play on. Given the ball found its way to Easts. Anyway, I suppose it's no harm, no foul if the ball did cross the whole of the line, albeit briefly. Just hasn't quite got the ball on the string the way she normally would, but it's worked out well as Hanson takes a shot from range and it skims off the top of the crossbar. And again, East more than happy to shoot from range. Well, that is why East was so keen to acquire Kyla Hanson after a breakout campaign with Capalaba last year. 12 goals for the Bulldogs. One of the bright spots, despite season finishing in relegation for the Bayside club. Ball got away from Askin on that occasion. Battling with Mazzoni, and there's just enough pressure there to put off the clean contact on the cross. Kachenko moving forward. Askin evades the challenge of Corbett. 11. So she completely ruled out the possibility of shooting there, but Hanson makes up for her error by winning the ball back. 11 has now made the run. Person's there for the cross, as is Askin at the back post, and had the ball been kept in, it had not, and Richards Bassett had been asking the question, and as it turns out, she was right. Adamson trying to get away from Taylor, and Taylor Brotherson had spotted a pullback. All things considered, this has been a relatively clean game, not a whole lot of fouls, physical, but being allowed to play. That's what you want when you've got two top teams facing off. The box unable to find its intended target, cleared away. The second attempt by East, and now here they go on the counter. Star through the middle with Person perhaps looking for the cut back, and oh, that was an awkward pass. It's found its way to Hansen, and that was the shot on target, as the assist might have gone to Murray on that occasion. You see the disparity in attempts, although East have had a few more chances coming from 20 plus yards out. It's held up by Rose. Murray, what can she do down in the attacking third? Richards Bassett picks off that pass, finds Farmer. 11 picks the pocket of Lowe. And she held that pass too long. She hadn't, and this could be in now for Hansen as she goes around the keeper and now tries to square it back, and Dale with the outside of the boot clears it away, and once again, Gold Coast United survive. That's another great opportunity that goes begging for the home side. Now the shot is well saved by Adams. With 90 seconds of normal time remaining in the first half, which side will look to finish stronger? It has been East dominating the chances numerically. Only a couple of saves been forced out of the Gold Coast's young custodian. Well, if they can find Star, who is lurking in and around the 6-yard box, but Ushta says, not through me, please. AJ Ushta, lone goal this season came in round 6 against East. As the opener in the 22nd minute. She is taking up a much more defensive role this evening, helping cover for the injury enforced absence for Momo Hayashi. And goes across, cleared away, but only to the top of the 18-yard box. On the second attempt, Gold Coast able to send it up to the halfway line. And moves it over to the far side. Person trying to find a way around Boyd. And Zara Boyd just holds up well once again, the teenager. Almost a chance for Askin if Richards Bassett didn't intervene. And that will be the end of a bit of an arm wrestle of a first half. Still scoreless between East and Gold Coast United. A couple of good chances for Kyla Hansen and Lauren Askin. But we remain as we started, 0-0. We'll be back with the second half after these messages.
The Matildas are on fire, but the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
How do I feel this time? Who wants to play it off?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back, everybody, to Heath Park, home of East Football Club. It is round 15 of the NPL women's competition here in Queensland. James Coughlin in the commentary booth as East take on Gold Coast United. Scoreless through 45 minutes. And we have a breakthrough in this second half. Well, we've got 45 and a bit minutes to find out. Come back for the early free kick in favour of the visitors, Gold Coast United, which is the 5th foul of the game. And a quick scan of the players on the field, and it looks like for Gold Coast United, the only changes that Zoe Corbett has donned some long sleeves during the break to wear under her jersey. Taking off Malgary, which is not something that has happened a whole lot tonight. Person now looking for that breakthrough as that cross might have taken a touch on the way through. It did not, so behind it goes for a goal kick. Chances in the first half certainly favoured East. Long-range shots from Tamar Levin, Kyla Hansen fizzing by the posts of Layla Adams' goal, but still no breakthrough. A couple of clear chances for Hansen and Lauren Askin from close range. Best chance the visitors had was an opportunistic long-range strike from Ash Adamson. Was one of a number of first-team debutantes brought into the team by Gold Coast, but for now they're on the defensive as Levin couldn't find the space for the shot. Starr out wide for Hansen. She tries to go around Boyd and shoot it off Murray, who is making her first appearance for Gold Coast tonight. Number 20, Lauren Murray. Only getting the ball off Corbett and played inside his space for Levin if she wants a shot. And another one fizzes just past the outside of Adams' goal, but chances are certainly stacking up now for Easts. Kachenko exchanging passes with Emma Gibbon. The two remaining players to have started every game for the reigning champions of Queensland this season. It's 11 out for Person to drive towards the byline from a tight angle. Person cuts it back and Levin fires over after Starr had an air swing, and another chance goes begging for Easts. And again, that is the 4th time Easts been able to work that cut back for a chance as Hansen tees it up for Person, continues her run, lets it go though for Starr to take the cross in, and that's well taken by Adams. East firmly in the ascendancy in the opening couple of minutes of this second half. The turnovers like that won't help, nor will those. Mazzoni running it back, playing it over the top for Askin to chase down, but Richards Bassett is out for Levin, and pass a bit too hot for Taylor to handle, but the defensive midfielder, well, I thought recovered well, and it was a harsh foul. And to be honest, it might have been a bit of a harsh yellow card as well for Taylor, and perhaps it might have just been for the nature, which was adjudged to have been cynical. And that is the first booking of the season for Taylor in her 9th appearance. Rouge to take the free kick. And just over the top of Bronte Rose, who was the target, which allowed Gibbon to come out and take, and will be counted as a shot on target. Into the ball, and her pressing has paid dividends. She tries to go around Uster, and strong work by the veteran, Sophie Person. Leads to an East's corner. Can they make something happen from here, perhaps? Just waiting for Emma Starr to make a nuisance of herself around Adams, as she has done for most of this match. There she goes, just positioning herself in front of the young shot stopper as the delivery again goes into the 6-yard box. Punched away by Adams before Rose cleared it. Now Corbett looking to put that speed to good use, and here come the afterburners, which won't be enough to win the race against Gibbon for the ball. And Gibbon, what a signing she's been. She has not missed an NPL start since joining East for the 2023 season. The curling effort was spilled behind, and it was audacious to say the least from Askin, but the curl, the dip on that one, just a bit too much for Adams to control. So back to Emma Gibbon. One match she has missed for the side was round 3 of the 2023 Kappa Women's Super Cup against UQFC. Otherwise, she has been the first name on the team sheet. And the corner routine results in another corner as Askin fired that one to Rose. Askin has been left alone just on the left of the screen. Instead, this is a more traditional delivery towards the penalty spot. It's headed by Kachenko. Levin can't bring it under control. Kachenko wins it back. Will shoot around the corner, finding Malgary. And another corner for East. The 10th of the match. 11 comes over to take. Towards the near post, and very happy to let that one continue bending, and it bends all the way into the near side netting. And there's Ash Adamson withdrawn for number 18, Anna Arojo. Another debutant for Craig Midgley. Throwing. It's a corner from Person. Rojo. A couple of early involvements. 35 minutes to make an impact on an NPL debut. Person will just have a little bit too much heat on that one as it fizzes over the byline. Crowded out by Charlie Farmer. The maturity Farmer displays on the ball. You wouldn't know she's just 20 years old, playing in her 94th NPL match. 79 of those have come for Gold Coast United. Bassett hoofs that one clear, but only as far as Kachenko. For Muscat, and as a makeshift central defender, Katie Muscat, I think the best compliment I can give her through 57 minutes is she's not looked out of place one iota. Star with that outside of the foot pass, and Adams is off her line. Person goes for the chip, and almost a spectacular goal for Sophie Person. And it apparently took a touch on the way through. So it is another corner for East. Let's see what the replay has for us, and well, that could have been possibly off Dale. A player who looked like she went near enough to the ball to justify that. This time it's going to be an out-swinging corner. It's lofted or flat delivery, not so much out-swinging. And Person goes for the volley, put under pressure by Murray. It's retrieved by Person, and she'll see that one over the sideline. Takes the throw in quickly. Heels a bit with that pass by Person. Askin cleanly get it by Richards Bassett, and that touch allowed Dale to pick up the fizzing along the ground very quickly. Possession is returned to East. It was at this point down at Talabudra that Emma Starr kick-started the East's comeback. As for the visitors on that night, came in the 59th minute through Star. Jade Lowe was credited with the own goal in the 81st minute before Kyla Hansen produced something special to win the match in the 83rd. Gold Coast's first half strikes came courtesy of Ujda and Lowe. Lowe, she might have got a bit of a rush. Oh, loose clearance by Gibbon, and Muscat was there to mop up, as that was almost chaos for both teams as we go to the replay. I had a bit of a rush of adrenaline perhaps, and looks like Gibbon potentially took her eye off the ball. And on comes Holly Clark to take up her preferred spot in the heart of defence. And Tegan Riding has also come on, and she's storming ahead of Tamar Levin. Instead, Levin will opt to possibly go herself. Getting back, teeing it up for Hansen. This is her range. Hansen just got under that. The strike is on the run. If Levin had played that pass to Riding, that could have been a perfect introduction. So just confirming those two changes. Tegan Riding coming on for Lauren Askin, and Holly Clark replacing Chantel Marguerite. So Clark will take up her spot next to Kachenko and push Muscat one wide to right fullback, replacing a bit of part of Marguerite, who will actually be the standout player for East so far tonight. For Mazzoni. Young player with plenty of experience, Stella Mazzoni. 76th career game in the NPL for tonight. And Hansen just took half a second too long to get that cross in. Star. Taken off Calabudra. Plays it for Person, who's got a bit more freedom now with Riding on the pitch, and that will be classed as a corner. Of course, Person and Riding were one-time Lions teammates. They love to replicate that success. 2019, 2024, as that is low balls. Richards Bassett got to it first. Clark recycles it out wide. Riding will go for Person, cleared away by Farmer. Person will, Corbett, I beg your pardon. John Taylor and Richards Bassett. Well, she did everything right picking up the ball, but lost possession, and now East looking to go on the attack once again. Hansen getting by Boyd, and Hansen will clip it over, and Riding was just a bit late on the run. And once again, East attacking down the right side. Kyla Hansen Central to the drama as that goal kick goes out for Richards Bassett, who can play it off Mazzoni. Really well to win that one back, surrounded by white jerseys. Starr looking for the audacious pass for Hansen. And Adams once again out well, commanding her 18-yard box and showing no fear in face of the on-rushing Hansen. Hansen can't find a way past Farmer. Mazzoni will go into top gear to keep that one in. Mazzoni skipping past one challenge, but the heavy touch gave it back for Gold Coast. Now Corbett playing it in behind for Rose, but Clark was well positioned to cut that one out. Given over for Kachenko. And Gold Coast just missing that second layer of the press because Corbett had done everything she could, closed down, and now Corbett is haunches. She's potentially run herself ragged. The job is far from done for either side as
Can you look to face forward? Sometimes it's not linking compliance, face forward play.
Riding will concede the goal kick. Kachenko waiting for an option to present itself, goes for that long diagonal to pick out Mazzoni. It was a beautiful ball from the experienced centre back. And Mazzoni cutting backwards, and it's just between two teammates. It's East showing plenty of ambition with these passes. Now Muscat. She's watched closely by the substitute Rojo, getting back on the left, looking for the cross. Ujda. It away, and 18-year-old AJ Ujda has been very, very busy. And Hansen is felled by Arojo. Go to the replay if we have time, and it was on the left leg of Hansen. And after much debate, it won't be Muscat, it won't be Hansen, it will be Riding to take. Riding will almost put that one in the top corner, as that was a little bit close for comfort for Gold Coast United. How much is Tegan Riding enjoying being back at East after 6.5 years away? I'm pretty sure she enjoyed her time at Richlands as well. 171 games, 174 goals, 11 trophies. Modern day NPL legend, no matter which shade of orange she's wearing. Lowe getting the pass away. Corbett had a breather, and now she's back ready to fire, playing it out for Arojo. Corbett making the overlapping run on the outside, but instead Arojo turned into a very tough duo of Clark and Starr. Long ball forward for Hansen, and her deflected cross is behind by Ujda. Pace is starting to pick up here in the final 20 minutes. And East not afraid to try something ambitious, audacious, or spectacular. Goes the corner, free header for Kachenko. There's the breakthrough. It has been coming. East have been knocking on the door for 72 minutes. And it had to be Hakana Kachenko to find a way through. And the corner deliveries have been going into the 6-yard box pretty much all evening. And that one a bit further out. And Kachenko finally gets that breakthrough, her second goal of the season.
Good, Katie, get ready. Girls, make sure you're ready on that side. Quality corner.
So the changes are coming, and it is the cavalry for Gold Coast United, Arsti and Neckarbrook, and D. Quirk. That is pretty handy bodies to bring on. Well, Maya Bruckner has come on for Easts. Jade Lowe really plays withdrawn, as was Zoe Corbett.
Hey.
Presumably that will put two up top for Gold Coast, with Quirk playing as the extra striker.
Drop.
East, they're looking for a second and perhaps a little bit of insurance now as Person has to work around. It's Bassett, shot taken on. It's just curled around with the aid of a deflection. Must have taken a touch off the foot of Murray. It's Emma Starr who was withdrawn as the runner finds Clark at the near post, but she didn't have the angle for the shot. Returns it to Bruckner, who dummies once, drives to the 18-yard box. There's it for Levin. She'll take the shot around the corner and saved by Adams, who is going to feel a bit frustrated about how she was beaten on that corner. Richards Bassett can't find a way through Taylor. There, quarter of an hour for Gold Coast to find a response. And they've put on the heavy hitters. D Quirk, 3 career goals against East's for Gold Coast United. Once in 2019, 2 in 2022. She was playing for Palm Beach last year. The last goal against East came in the 2022 semi-final after about 3 minutes from the penalty spot. It was also a weekend where she got married, so it was a celebration for the whole Gold Coast team, actually. The all-time leading goal scorers in this competition is back on the big stage. Just 3 goals this season so far, but surely many more to come. Curling effort headed away by Ujda, and Quirk takes it off the toe of Bruckner. And another corner for Easts. Watching Kachenko very quickly. Oh, this one is taken short, and Quirk with the foul right on the edge of the 18-yard box. And that will be a yellow card shown to Quirk, her second of the season. She was D. Thompson, but has asked to be referred to by her married name of Quirk. It's a paperwork thing, but I'll just defer to the player wishes as to why she's still listed as Thompson on the team sheet. And can East take the throw in, or the shot, I beg your pardon, and it was a direct effort saved by Adams at her near post. And I can also tell you that the Tech Gremlins are at it again. East have not had 2 players sent off. The ball through for Bruckner, and she's able to get by Adams, but inside flag. Or was it a judge to have been a foul on Gold Coast keeper? Ball under control by Murray, looking for Arojo. Musket first to the loose ball. Trying to go around Dale, but the South's captain was up to the challenge. Can't get the ball ahead of Clark, and the heavy touch. It's a little bit of fatigue from Hansen, who has been heavily involved all evening. Was the target for that pass, but too much power on it. Over the byline it goes. 10.5 minutes of normal time remaining. And this has been an incredibly quick match that has played out in this Sunday night feature. And as it stands, looks like it might be a score repeat of what was at Suncorp Stadium last September, 1-0 to East. Different goal scorer for this on this occasion. Cuts inside, finding Levin as she couldn't quite fashion the space for a shot. Person might be able to. Instead, Richards Bassett once again, rock solid from the right back spot. Quirk finding a way past Mazzoni and chased down by Levin. Quirk cutting inside. And for the pass, picking out Murray. And aimless pass. Clark's pass is intercepted by Neckerbrook. Hansen tracking back well, and Brotherson just explaining the call for the free kick, which will go the way of Gold Coast. And Hansen, not sure how much of the ball she got in that challenge. Can Gold Coast fashion a chance from this set piece? Wooster will take the shot on, and that's not going to cause a whole lot of stress for Gibbon. 5 attempts from Gold Coast tonight, and really was too much strain for Emma Gibbon. Overall, Person keeps it moving for Levin, who tried the acrobatic pass out for Person. Got a bit of flair about it, Tamar Levin, and played for Bruckner, who's watched closely by Uster, and Quirk will force that one into the car park. Levin return, but is watched closely by Murray, and Orojo slid in and paid the price as she was cleaned out. And follow through by Taylor. Murray tracking back, doing a defensive duty. Nice touch off Muscat. And going back to the substitution of Emma Starr, that actually breaks a pretty impressive streak for the veteran midfielder. She had scored in 4 straight games against Gold Coast United last season and once this season, including the only goal in the grand final, but not to be this time as Kachenko was there with the interception, taking it away from Quirk. Going the way of Gold Coast United. Came across well in cover. Come off this corner as it's away. Gold Coast. Rose back well, and Monty Rose, she can play central defence and has done on occasion, both in a previous stop at Souths as well as for Gold Coast United. This season, she ended the weekend 4th in the Golden Boot race. 6 goals in her last 5 starts. How dearly would Craig Midgley love for her to make that 7 in 6? That was an attempt thundered into the wall as Farmer searches for an option, but again, the passing just doesn't find its intended target. They could be punished here as Hansen looks to play the cross in, and Riding was lurking at the back post if Adams didn't reach it, but just that. Quirk. The ball away from Mazzoni. Quirk is pulled down much to the surprise of Stella Mazzoni. Another couple of changes coming. It's Georgie Zerbst and Sophie Parker coming on, and total roll of the dice. Charlie Farmer, the other player, withdrawn, and that is a wasted free kick from Gold Coast. This pass is cut out by Dale. Just turned the corner, and her pass was too hot for Rose to bring under control. Clark calling for an option, and intercepted by Neckarbrook, and Clark's wild swing will earn her a yellow card. As it stands, Hakana Kachenko's thundering header off the corner is all that separates these two sides. The second goal of the season. First in 4 weeks. To the 18-yard box, and the shot is taken by Arojo, and it sails over the bar once again, but that was their best free kick delivery they've had pretty much all evening as we are on the replay. As the debutante found herself teed up, but couldn't put that one on target. Pass it over for Booster, who is robbed by Levin. Over for Riding. Out for Hansen, and she'll play for the back post there on the follow-up, and Riding pretty much horizontal on the ground. Tegan Riding just put that wide. Gold Coast wasting no time with the goal kick. Quirk moves it up the sideline as Chenko plays it back for Gibbon.
Let's go, back in, close, everyone working hard.
The ball is played into the old bench area on the far side of the pitch from our camera position. As you've probably gathered by the crystal clear audio of both coaches. New benches are run underneath, as they have been since the start of last season. There's been some significant upgrades at Heath Park, which is also why Easts weren't able to play here until a couple of weeks ago, and they'll be hoping for another home win to see out stoppage time. We're now at the discretion of Taylor Brotherson. Rose clips it into the box as a touch by Bruckner. Clears it out, and Levin plays it over for Person. Boyd just enough to win possession back. Dale spots the pass for Neckerbrook as Clark had an air swing, but Neckerbrook bought the dummy. Gold Coast again, just wasteful in possession, giving it back to East cheaply, and has found Person free at the back post. That's always a dangerous challenge for the defence, leaving Sophie Person unmarked, and unsurprisingly, given a day job as a PT, still full of life at the end of the game. So she's just opened a new gym. Swedish attacker. Keeping a few teammates accountable, I'm sure. And it goes for Hansen, and from a tight angle, this could seal it, but denied again by Adams. She has been so busy, especially in this second half. It took a special header to break through, and was looking for one of their four forwards. Couldn't find a way through as Parker did well to win it back, and now she's driving for the edge of the 18-yard box. Played it through, and it was a step behind. And it is a hard-fought game, and all 3 points go to East as they return to the summit of the NPL ladder after 15 rounds. It was Hakana Kachenko, the goal scorer on the night. And that was all that separated these two sides in a Sunday special. Final score for the final time, East 1, Gold Coast United 0. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.